So hello there. So in this particular exercise, I'm going to teach you a form of self-directed neuroplasticity that will calm your somatic system very, very quickly, especially once you really master it. We're going to be using an expansion of our peripheral field, which reverse engineers messages from the brain to the body that we're in a very calm state. And that's how we get into the calm state, through reverse engineering it. So it makes perfect sense in evolutionary biology's terms that when we're relaxed, we might have a broad focus. And when we're tense or there's a danger or there's something we need to focus on and attend to, we have a narrow focus. So I'm going to take you through this little exercise. And I promise you that if you practice this really well, you'll get a calm state on speed dial. So where we start is we start with the point of focus. So I'm looking at the camera right now and you're looking at me. So keeping your eyes on that point of focus, simply become aware of the space around it. So you're expanding your vision beyond the focus point itself to the space around it. And now as you become aware of that space, expand your peripheral vision further and further out until you become aware of the walls of the room you're in, or the furthest expanse if you're outside, of what your vision's capable of being aware of. So keep it expanding out. Now notice that the point of focus remains the same, but the expansion is in the peripheral field. Now, if you're struggling with that, with getting in touch with the peripheral field, one simple way of doing it is to keep the point of focus and then move your fingers. And the moving fingers, moving in your field of vision, will help you see how far your peripheral field can expand. And when you've expanded your peripheral field as far to the sides as which you are able to do, then imagine expanding it a little further, so it's almost as if you can see what's behind you. And just hold that. And keep holding that. That sense of expanded focus, of expansion. Keep the sense of expansion. The awareness of what's behind you. The open peripheral field. Wide open and expanded. Just keep it expanded. And after a while, what you should notice, if you hold it for long enough, is a sort of somatic settling as your body becomes calm. And I want you to practice that until you absolutely master it, so that all you need to do is expand your peripheral field and your body is in a calm state now. Now you can do this out in public, walking, because you can fix your gaze, say, on the head of someone in front of you or a far distant point as you walk, and simply expand your peripheral field in the way that I've already described to you. You can also do it, as you can see, while talking to people. No one's going to know what you're doing if, for example, in a conversation, you start to feel a little tense, you become aware of that and you expand your peripheral field, because you're still looking at the person's face. But your peripheral field is really widely expanded. And if you've been practicing this exercise, you will find that you get calm coming into your system, which will give you immense resourcefulness and choices for how you handle that particular conversation. So this is a way of getting a very calm state, so trained in that you can get it the moment you expand your peripheral field. So practice it, master it, and I'll see you in the next little training.